an amazing addition to the show.
Yes.
I wanted to ask you, what was your reaction when Phaedra said you're the oldest looking young person she's ever met? I did not like that at all.
Neither did I, and I was wondering, did she bypass a mirror, a friend? Did she have anyone to tell her how old she looked, especially coming in? Phaedra came in looking kind of old. So I was just like, just run by a mirror. You'll be fine, Phaedra. Run by a mirror.
All right, let me break down everything that just went down in Atlanta, because it was wild. Angela Oakley, who's still pretty new to the Real Housewives scene, just had a huge blow-up with none other than Phaedra Parks. Yes, that Phaedra. And trust me, this wasn't your average back and forth full of sass and side eyes. This situation was deep, and it escalated fast. It all started at this upscale event, one of those polished sit-downs where all the ladies are dressed to impress. But even with the glam and the good lighting, you could feel the tension in the room the minute Angela walked in.
Filming your first season of Atlanta, who are you the least peachy with?
Ooh, so if I don't want to say, I have to drink the tea?
Yes, but you can just say the name too.
Phaedra.
Oh my God, not Phaedra. And she
Sorry.
wasn't even around that much.
It didn't take much.
For
It just
you,
took a scene.
Wow.
Oh, scene.
I mean, it
one
just took an
scene.
event. It just took an introduction.
It doesn't take much. Okay.
It just took a little clout chasing.
Oh, clout chasing.
It just took a little Angela Oakley.
She wasn't there to make small talk or sip wine. From the jump, she came in with energy that felt confrontational. Instead of the usual polite chit-chat, she immediately dove into heavy, personal stuff, calling out Phaedra for being fake and even dragging up moments from Phaedra's past that most people in that circle wouldn't dare bring up. Now, if you know Phaedra, you know she doesn't get rattled easily. She kept her cool at first, giving Angela a chance to back off. But Angela kept pressing. That's when Phaedra had enough. She fired back hard, accusing Angela of chasing camera time and calling her out for trying to create drama just to get noticed, especially since Angela's still fresh on the scene and hasn't earned her stripes yet. But that wasn't the end of it. Angela, clearly not ready to back down, took it to a whole other level by making a comment about Phaedra's parenting. Now that crossed a serious line.
A marriage? You want one, Phaedra? Because you tried to come in between mine? You did. You
You're
sent him.
dyslexic. Because if
I'm
you,
not dyslexic.
I like
This
your
is your
husband.
character.
You don't
a
even know
level.
me.
I know the moves you play, and the level that you're playing at is kind of low right now. Because I trusted you and I liked you. But when
I liked you too.
But no, you want to.
You're accusing me of something with no proof.
Everyone watching knew it. That's the kind of thing that turns arguments into actual fights. Things got so heated that producers and security had to step in before it got physical. It honestly felt like something you'd see during a season finale, not smack in the middle of the season. And what made the whole thing feel even messier? Angela's attitude afterward. She walked away smiling like it had all gone exactly how she wanted it to. Like it was her plan from the start to stir up that much chaos.
This is my first time meeting Phaedra. She seems like she's going to be a lot of fun. So I'm willing to put all of the things I heard about her to the back of my mind and just get to know her for myself.
Angela's definitely the oldest looking young woman I've ever met. Hopefully her personality is more youthful than her face.
That's when fans and even some of the other cast members started asking the real questions. Did Angela do all of this just to boost her profile on the show? Or does she not fully understand how to play the housewives game? Now, to be fair, Phaedra isn't exactly innocent either. She's been part of this world for years. She's strategic, she knows how to work a storyline, and Angela accused her of being two-faced, acting one way with certain people and flipping the script with others just to keep her image clean. Angela basically said Phaedra knows how to play the game too well and manipulates situations behind the scenes to protect herself. So if you thought this was just your regular reality TV beef, buckle up. The behind-the-scenes drama is way more complicated. Let's rewind a bit. At first, a lot of people were rooting for Angela. She brought a different energy to the cast. She was quick with the jokes, had a confident vibe, and seemed like a fresh addition. It felt like she was starting to become a fan favorite. But lately, things have shifted. She's been acting like the cameras don't matter, like the show is just her own personal stage. And nowhere is that more clear than in how she's handling her relationship with her husband, Charles. 1 minute, Angela is posting cute couple moments on Instagram, black love, family vibes, the whole thing. Then, out of nowhere, she's putting his alleged cheating on blast on national TV. Remember that scene where she kept calling Charles, and he just wasn't picking up? Maybe he was busy, sure. But the way it was edited, with Angela's facial expressions and body language, made it feel intentional, like she wanted the audience to notice something was off. And then came the real bombshell. Angela invited Marcus to one of the cast events. For those who don't know, Marcus is the same guy who supposedly caught Charles cheating. That wasn't a coincidence. Angela made sure he was there. She gave him a front row seat, right in the middle of all the action. And all this drama unfolded just as Phaedra was trying to reintroduce herself to the group and rebuild her role on the show. So it didn't just feel like Angela was confronting Phaedra. It looked more like an ambush. Marcus was standing just a few feet away, like a witness ready to drop receipts. And let's not forget, Marcus and Charles have history. Angela knew that. So why invite him unless she was trying to cause chaos? Even crazier, Angela and Phaedra were totally cool just a few weeks ago. So this sudden shift caught everyone off guard. Sure, maybe Angela really did want answers. But most people don't go digging into someone's past and dragging others into it unless they're setting something up. Now, let's get into Phaedra's side of things. She's no rookie. She's been on Bravo before, and she knows how this all works. But she just made her return to the show and is still adjusting to the new group dynamics. So when people started accusing her of planting Marcus or using him to sabotage Angela, the story didn't add up. Why would Phaedra, who just got her second chance, risk everything by starting drama she doesn't even need? She's been working quietly to rebuild her image after that big fallout years ago that got her booted from the show. It doesn't make sense for her to stir things up so soon. But here's where things take a sharp turn. Marcus is now reportedly telling people that Angela put him up to it. He's saying she invited him, hinted at what to say, and basically used him to spark drama for the cameras. If that's true, then Angela didn't just create a messy moment, she built the whole storyline. And if she used Marcus to do it, Phaedra was never the real target. She was just part of the setup. That completely changes how we look at the situation. Because if Angela manipulated all this just for TV, then the whole Angela versus Phaedra fight was never even real. It was a staged moment to keep herself in the spotlight. And that's not just messy, that's foul. Let's not forget, Phaedra's been burned by this game before. She lost her spot on the show because of past drama. There's no way she'd fake anything this time. She's learned the hard way that one bad move can cost you everything. And just when you think this can't get any crazier, word is, Marcus's friends are now backing up his version of events. They're saying Angela planned it all and even coached Marcus on what to say. Okay, so now it's getting really wild, like reality show turned crime doc kind of wild. Marcus, the same guy Angela dragged into the middle of this chaos, is suddenly everywhere talking, posting, doing interviews like he's got absolutely nothing to lose. And let me tell you, he's not sugarcoating anything. He's coming with full receipts and a whole lot of bold claims that are turning the entire situation on its head. According to Marcus, Angela pressured him to go after Phaedra. Not just pressured him privately, but crafted the whole setup. He's been spilling all the tea across TikTok, dropping lengthy IG story rants, and even shared screenshots of text messages that seem to back everything up. One message literally said, "Stick to the story." Another had Angela's name attached to texts like, "Keep it clean. No names till I say so." Like what? That's not someone trying to get answers. That's someone writing a whole script. And then came the real kicker. Marcus's friend Alec jumped in, and he brought backup. Alec didn't tiptoe around the issue either. So now we're left asking, will Bravo step in? Will there be consequences? Or has Angela officially made herself the most talked about housewife this season, for better or for worse? Either way, this drama just flipped the whole season upside down. And something tells me we haven't seen the last twist yet.